we'll be stopping by to say hello. Out here it's real life, no fuss, no show. With Highland cattle and piggies on the go. We got meat, birds, fur babies too. Gardens growing fresh, right in view. I'm baking up love in all that I do, and helping the small folks to see them through. Welcome to the Bronx, where the fun's running wild, with the homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Bronx. We're waiting just for you. Out in the yard, where the chickens roam, we're building a life that feels like home. From the veggies we grow to the soil we turn, it's a simple life and so much to learn. I'm baking bread, smell the warm, sweet air. Piggies squealing, love's everywhere. We lend a hand to channels that care, because lifting each other is what we share. Welcome to the Bronx, where the fun's running wild, with the homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Bronx. We're waiting just for you. So come on and join, let's build it.
Oops. I knew I was off by just that much. Oh, well, what do you do? Oh, hang on now. I got my phone talking to me. It's those voices in my head. Welcome, guys. And, thanks for everybody that came over from Jan's. And, oh my goodness, we got a whole bunch of people in the house. We have people here from Miss Ann's and my channel. Goodness gracious. And if you're not from my channel, why aren't you from my channel? I'm going to wait. Still waiting. Press the button. Oh, boy. Anyways, guys, thank you all for coming out. And tonight ain't about the Rambler. Nope. It's about Miss Ann. So I just want to go through and say hello to Joey. Joey slid in here real early today. And Scotty, g'day, Lila, Miss T with the T. I know, I've seen you before. I always see you Tuesday. And Inspired Clips, welcome. Virginia, Miss Ann. I could swear I'm looking at her. And she's talking to me too. CB, hey, Hoga Homestead. And who else have we got? We got Ruby. Howdy. Hopefully you've got yourself a beverage and you're ready to sit down. And we got Mike. Usually Chelsea's not too far away. Hey, guys. And, Mike won the jams and jellies on the wrong night because Canada Post went on strike. So my next shipment, I'm going to ensure I fix him up. I'll send him an extra set because God only knows where his jellies are from here. We got Troy, got Carlene, Carla. How are you, Carla? Scott, we haven't had Thanksgiving yet. I have. That's not my fault. We have our Thanksgiving in the harvest. You wait till after you harvest. See, we always have it in the middle of the harvest that gives us the energy to finish the harvest. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. James Hall, Treasure Hunter Neil, Wanda Henry. Goodness gracious. I believe I am at the end with Virginia. And Rebecca, Fisherman 506. Gracious me, oh my. And Dark Lord. G'day, Xander. How are you, my friend? Arlene, welcome, welcome. Jamie Conway, welcome, Jamie. And if Nick's in earshot, g'day, Nick. But I'm gonna, if my co-host down below is ready to go, oh, I got the thumbs up, and I just better get her up here. Hi, Ms. Ann. Press the button.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
We're telling you never to press the button. Now we're telling you to press the button.
That's right. No, I'm a button pusher, except for when I'm supposed to. That's for sure. It's so good to see everyone in here tonight. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Kayla. Kayla from their new name, VC Family Homestead. And that's a big deal. Hey, Vision Acres Homestead.
Absolutely. Those girls are rocking it over there.
They are. They really are. Thank you, Scott, for, hey, Wanda Henry and Virginia Alexander and Arlene.
Well,
Lori's prepping for heaven.
I know. Lori's here. And, you know, we're getting all sorts of folks here.
It's
but
wonderful.
I just wanted to have you on my Thursday. Just maybe somebody hasn't heard that you're ready to go. You have your own shipping department now.
I do have my own shipping department. Yes. Now, I didn't get on the Rambling Thursday, but I am on the Friday. She knows sure how to push buttons. Yeah, I do push buttons. And he's a good button pusher himself right there. That young man is.
I wouldn't call him. He's far from young.
Well, he's younger than I am, so I have to call him young. Not by too much, but he is younger than I am.
All right, by default. By
default, that's right. So what we were excited about over here at the Land of Plenty on Andale Homestead is I had begun to experiment with herbs and things because I have had some health issues, some psoriasis and eczema and various other things going on. And I looked up the healing. Well, for one thing, I started using castor oil a lot. And it was helping. It's still helping. I still enjoy castor oil a ton. But I thought, how could I improve on that? And so I've made some other oils. And I started using them a few months ago. I was using them on my hands and my feet and my skin. And I was using them around and shared them with my friends and shared them with my children. And they said, Mama, you need to share this with everybody else. You need to let everyone else try these things because it feels so good. The things that you're making feel so good on my skin and other people are going to want it. Oh, well, you know. Anyway, it ended up that I have a website now. It's called AndaleHomestead.com because I'm not very creative. But if you check out AndaleHomestead.com, I do have some calendula oil that is like a, thank you, Jesse, for popping that up there. It's like a topical antibiotic. Now, and I have some cayenne infused castor oil as well, but I want to talk about this calendula oil for a second, if that's okay with you, Scott. Is that all right?
This is your hour and a half, Miss Ann. You.
Oh my gosh, I don't need the whole hour and a half. I can tell you.
Oh, I think you do. between Jesse feeding you with, information and me giving you pushes, we'll
That's
this
right.
30-minute lives you're used to ain't gonna happen on a Friday night.
Okay. Thank you, Scott. And for those of you on Andale Homestead on YouTube, it's a love potion. Yeah, it is for your body. Your body does love it. That's for sure. This is Scott from Ramblin' with the Brooms. Just in case, Ramblin' with the Brooms. If you don't know who this young man is, and he's been kind enough to invite me. Oh, yeah. I do have spoons, Dark Lord Minute. I do have spoons, Xander, and I want to share those as well. But I want to tell you a little story about the calendula oil and the information that I've gotten back of people that have ordered it. One woman said that she had just gotten her bottles of oil in, and her little grandbaby has eczema so badly. She just turned a year now. They were celebrating her birthday that day that it came in, 1 year old. And she had eczema so badly that her parents always had to dress her in long sleeve shirts and tights and things like that so that that precious little baby wouldn't scratch her skin to make herself bleed.
Mm.
So her grandmama gave her a bath that night and getting her ready for bed, she coated her in this calendula castor oil infused. And she met them at church the next day, and for the first time ever, she was able to go without having to wear tights, and that
What a
she wasn't
what a blessing.
scratching her legs. Made me cry. Just made me just about cried myself to pieces. I could tell you. It was something. So that was a very, very sweet information that was sent to me. And there was also a woman that said, Anne, I know it. Isn't that sweet, Lala? And B&S Odyssey. And so you got some calendula oil. You did, Neil. We got some calendula oil from Ann Dale, says Treasure Hunter Neil. I hope that you can use it. I hope that it's good for you. And then I got another letter. Hey, Evelyn, glad you're here. Another letter, email, because very few of us snail mail anymore. Got an email from a woman. Anne, I have just got to tell you, I have your calendula oil. Well, I got it. And the next day, I was curling my hair and burned my forehead with my curling iron, which we women do. We burn our arms and our heads and our faces. It's a terrible necks, everything. It's a terrible time with that curling iron or straightener. And she said, I put your calendula oil on there and it immediately stopped hurting.
Wow.
Said I put it back on that night before I went to bed, and I put it back on in the morning, and it never blistered, it never formed a scar, and that you couldn't even tell she had burned it by the next night. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm just somebody that was desperate for help with my skin. So I began to check things out and try to make stuff. And so that's what I did with the calendula oil.
Absolutely. Like even with my stuff, like my salve. Neil got my stuff this weekend too.
Awesome.
after his accident, um, we're not, and let me reiterate, we are nothing to do with medical. It's
Yeah.
trial and error.
It's just trial and error. It's really seriously out of desperation.
This
Doing
is
our research.
absolutely, like even mine, this is about the 6th different batch. Well, I have Jesse using it, and people swear by. And go ahead,
Awesome.
I have no problem going.
Right. I mean, you don't want to eat castor oil, but you can. It
Well,
won't kill you.
it doesn't kill you. It Now, would I do that with stuff you can buy over the shelf? And
Oh yeah, no. And
yeah,
see, and there's
it's
Black's
very
Chocolate Homestead. She's such a big supporter. That's the truth. And so after doing a bunch of research, I just thought what would be a really wonderful combination because calendula is so good for your skin. And
mm,
then you add it on top of castor oil, and wow, it's so good. It's so good. So, those were a couple of testimonials that I've gotten, which is wonderful and amazing and fabulous. And I sent some home with my next door neighbor. He got eaten up with mosquitoes. So the daggone bugs got me. Look at that. Look at my legs. His little legs had red dots all over them. I sent him home with some calendula oil, and they were headed down to the beach, down to the Outer Banks. And he called back and said, "Hey, Simply Jan and Just Jason Keto, I'm so glad. You're going to put some on his back when he gets ready to go to bed," being us Odyssey says. That's awesome. You're getting supper ready. You're going to be listening. And Glenda from Grace and Fire is here.
yeah.
Your sister, our sister.
Sister.
And,
Everybody needs one of them sisters.
and Xander's throwing snowballs at Jan, Simply Jan, getting ready for supper.
It is better than throwing bricks.
It is better. Snowballs are better. Y'all, I know this is off topic, but I did have to say, hey, North Carolina neighbor and northern neighbor. That's right, Backlash Fisherman. We live right down the road from each other. He comes over to Edenton fairly often.
Yeah.
Hey, the Vineyard Farmhouse. How are you, Brian? I'm glad
Hey,
you're
Brian.
here. So there's, I made some cayenne oil as well. There's all kinds of descriptions of everything that I have on the website, and it's andalehomestead.com.
It's at the top of the chat. I've posted it.
You did?
Oh, of course.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You
So
got 5
it's
inches of heavy snow today?
who's that?
That was Lila.
I'm up north
We
and
had
I'm
snow
getting nothing.
flurries. We had snow flurries that it didn't stick. It was too warm, but there were little fluffies in the air. I was
We
like,
haven't
"Oh,
we
you
haven't even
lost.
got any of that yet.
You haven't? Not even flurries in the air?"
Nothing.
We watch YouTube. Glad you're here, honey.
Yeah. No, we've got well, it's what 40 it was 43 today and
Oh,
it's 40 now.
okay. Well, we're expecting a frost. So, and Jessie just put in here, she said it feels like it's going to snow here. It's freezing. He just put in here something. I do have I have some large bottles of calendula and some small bottles of calendula oil. And so the large one is 25, the small one is 15. If you get both of them, it's a discount. Instead of it being 40, it's 35 and free shipping on everything. Everything's free shipping. So that's part of the deal. But Xander mentioned order the gardening products. Okay. All right, Jesse, because Xander had mentioned my Uncle Wayne spoons. He gave me a few to be able to share with everybody. And these spoons, not everybody might know, it's under Wayne's Crooked Spoons, but he makes them handmade and he carves each one out. Every single one of them is different than the other, just slightly. But he's known as Wayne's Crooked Spoon. See, that's a little crooked spoon. Get it to your mouth a little bit better. And I have a variety of those on the website. And let's see, there's
Pushers.
the spoons, the oils, the pushers. Yeah. And there are all kinds of other spoons. Here's another one. It's a little bit different. There are all sorts of different ones up there.
Yeah, mine's like that one there.
Like this one?
Nope. Nope. Your second
Like
one
this
there.
one.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Isn't that
have
beautiful?
every time I'm downstairs working at my computer, I look at Uncle Wayne's spoons and pushers and
Yeah. Well, the pushers are few and far between, and I've already sold 2, so I don't have but 3 more, and he's not making them anymore. He's told me he's not. Now, I am going to go visit with him for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to try to bat my eyes and poke out my bottom lip and see what I could do about talking him into it. Does
So,
Wayne cook spoon? He does not, Brian. But wouldn't that be fun to see
oh,
him?
even if you could do a live and he, does just even one spoon,
I
because
could.
so many people, or do a video,
I
and
can. I can do that. And
and
we
so
watch
many
YouTube.
people
Put
have
them in the
Uncle
dishwasher.
Wayne stuff like all over Canada, US. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've shipped any overseas,
I have
but
not shipped any to Europe. No.
so Canada and the US, he's got spoons all over.
Isn't that crazy? It's wonderful. And let's see. I'll order on the first, Miss Ann. My Social Security hits my account then. That's perfectly fine, honey. I mean, what I have is what I have, and the website will tell you what's still in there. But they are beautiful pieces of art. And I'm trying to see, somebody had a question. Does Wayne's Crooked Spoons have a channel? No, but I can go live with him. Wouldn't that be fun?
Live or video, and,
I could do a video. He has offered to do a video to show me how he makes them.
okay, well, you know what? It's also an amazing memory for you and your family.
Absolutely. So that
It's
we
so
can figure
such a
out.
blessing that, whenever, you look back at family memories, and, that's one of the reasons why I started this channel. So
Yeah.
that generations behind me can see what kind of a clown they had as a grandfather, you know?
That's right. I know it. My grandbabies think I'm crazy. They just think I'm the crazy granny. But that's okay because, what's more fun than a crazy granny? Order all your gardening stuff. All right. Well, I do have some gardening things as well. This is my garden in a globe, y'all. And what I have done is looks like a Christmas tree ornament, but it's not really. They're little tiny packs of seeds inside, and most of them come with tomatoes, cucumbers, snap beans, peas, okra, and Swiss chard. That way, you have a spring garden in a globe. And if there's somebody that, you know, this is really all that we need. There's at least 10 to 12 seeds in each packet, mostly more. But it's something that I thought that would be sweet to be able to share with somebody. They'd have all the seeds that they needed, really. And even though we get big packets of seed, we don't use more than 10 or 12
No.
usually in the packs. So I know seeds, Alexander. Doing that
Whenever I
for
went
so.
downstairs tonight, I had to move a whole bunch of seeds out of the way, like to get at my Rebecca Santa hat. I had it downstairs, and I had to move like 40 packs of seeds
Yeah,
out of the way to get back at and that's it.
that's
So
right.
you've got a garden in a globe.
I got a garden in a globe, y'all. I think it's so cute. And Lazy Days Ahead says, "Where do you ship to, Miss Ann?" I ship to anywhere in the US. Anywhere in the US. If it's going to go to Canada, I would have to ask because it's all free shipping. Thank you, Not for Nothing Homestead by Gingy. Thank you, Ginger. She said she loves the garden in a globe idea. It's not my original, but nothing's original in this world. And AS Blind Made Productions. Alfonza, hi.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a blessed day too. Um, but yeah, so you can find all that stuff on andalehomestead.com and see what's going on. If you click on the product, everything under it has a description and free shipping for everything on the website, at least through the end of the year. I'm not sure. Cynthia Delot. Hey, Shoka. I shipped your scrubbies 2 days ago. So they're on the way. They're
Over
on the
to the
way
Netherlands.
over to the Netherlands. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Scott, right now, with Canada being on the Canadian Postal
Yep.
being on strike,
Yep.
um, how does anybody, I mean, the bill's still got to be paid. How does
Well,
anybody?
you know how much, you know how much your oil or here they just give you a ticket whenever they fill up your oil.
Mhm.
You know how much, you know, um, hydro. You know how much hydro costs you per
Well, I
month
mean, our
this time of
water
year.
and electric change every month. I don't know what it would be. I would have to get
Well,
the bill, but you
the
can
the
look it up online.
exactly. You can like it's tell you the truth. Really don't need. Oh,
That's Bobby and Cherie's Black Tropical Homestead. Sorry.
no, 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 no. Actually, somebody else I watched. They've been in Savannah for the last 2 weeks. I think they're there for another week,
Oh,
and
cool.
they've been touring around Savannah. So yeah, it was quite neat. But uh,
Is
as long as you're putting money down, they're not going to cut you off. But
right. That's true. Now,
you,
Lila, honey, should Miss Ann, is the cart I can hold want? I'd like to be sure of getting it. Um, you know, I
the
don't know
cart
how
you
to
can't
do
hold.
that. I can't, unfortunately. It's whoever gets, maybe you should say include shipping instead of free shipping. Well, it does. That does include shipping, B&S Odyssey. That's exactly right. The prices all include shipping.
Yeah,
And
let's
yeah,
face it. Like Lisa said, not recently, your shippings went up $2 per
oh,
box.
crazy. Yeah, it certainly
You
did.
know, and you still aren't anywhere close to where we are. But
Oh,
you
no,
know,
we're not.
you guys went from $14 to $16. You know,
Oh,
I
it's nuts. We went from uh it was just under $5 to ship like or to mail like a scrubby, and now it's like 680. So it was crazy. And
so
so
I
hey, Carlene.
Miss Caroline, she won. I believe it was either on Jess. No, I believe it was the Vineyard Chicks. She won the grand prize. So what I did is I sent one of those mugs right there,
Yeah.
and then I sent one of my surprise black mugs. And she was saying that her husband got a real shocker the first time he went to pour coffee or hot water into the because it changes, it goes to white. So you can see the
That's
logo and everything.
oh my
It's a
gosh, that's so cool.
yeah, it's a really neat because you can't see the advertisement until or the channel until you pour hot water into it, and then it goes white, and you get to see the logo and everything.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's quite neat.
That's so cool. Okay, Lila says, "Even I couldn't understand what I typed. I got that." And Black's Tropical is helping. She's helping me out. She says, "Technically, it is free shipping. It does cost to produce products and then shipping and handling, and
Yeah,
so, it's all included." But Lori's prepping for heaven says, "I always pay my bills online. Most of
yeah.
them are automatic payment." Oh, I got myself in trouble with automatic payment a couple of times, so I don't do that as often as I used to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, I forgot that it was coming out, and I
I
oh,
could see how you could do it. Yep.
so I do have big things like the house payments and stuff like that. They come out automatically, but
Yeah. No, I could see how you could do that, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, you're shipping. I was going to ship Jesse here, but it was going to cost way too much money, and Miss Lisa could never afford that one. And
That's right.
Lord knows he shows up at the most unto time to begin with. So
What are you
see,
saying?
what did I tell you?
There
My
he
ears,
is.
my ears are on fire right now. Can't you see that's why I'm wearing my ears are on fire because y'all been talking bad about me.
Yeah, we do. That makes two of us, and Dale, says James Hall. That's the truth now, Justin. You just show up all kinds of ways.
Exactly. Hey, I know a guy, and I know the back doors of all you folks.
That's the
I
truth.
don't know.
That's the truth. We'd all be in trouble if anybody ever got in his computer. Because it would, all of YouTube would be in trouble.
You think Diddy's got a list?
That's right. You and Lisa, y'all got the main list.
We got
That's
some
right.
lists. We got a lot of lists. Trust me.
That's what I said. The only thing he can't do on my channel is delete it.
Yeah. That's
Well,
about
And if
right.
he tried hard enough, I'm sure he could probably be.
Oh, he can figure it out. I have no question. It's bad when, honestly, y'all, I'm not a technical person. Surprise! I'm not a technical person, and all the shipping I was using, am using, or I'm currently using pirate shipping. Because it is cheaper to go through pirate ship, y'all. It really is. So if you got to ship anything, check it out.
we have saved thousands.
Right.
using pirate.
Absolutely. And it saves me as well. Of course, I'm not up into the thousands range yet, but
let's be clear. If you use pirate ship and you are a pirate ship, you have an account with pirate ship, there are times when pirate ship will tell you we're not the cheapest. You're better off going to the post office or to UPS. They tell you which is cheaper. So
right.
they're not going to say, well, you need to come with us every time. No, that's what's good about pirate ship. They'll say it's $14.95 through us, but it's $12.95 to the United Postal Service. So, or parcel.
I go through the postal service with the regular ground service every time.
It's actually quite funny because Jesse can send me something the exact same weight, and I'll send it through my Stallion Express, and mine is only a Canadian shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Only
It's cheaper for me to ship it to him, but yet if I was to just use my postal service, it's like an eighth of the price for him to ship it to me.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Go figure. But so what I have to do is so Beth and them, I got a box together, all my stuff that was going to the US. I boxed separately. I wrote a great big thing, Stallion Express outboard, US outboarded. So, and then I UPS it to Mississauga. They open up the package, and then they know that I've individually packed all the rest of the stuff, and then they disperse it out of Toronto or Mississauga. And like I said, for me to ship a cup, that cup right there to Paul Honeyman in the UK was $13.
Okay.
And Lynn and Ann just sent Major a cup same size as this, and it cost them $22 American.
Yeah.
It cost me 13 Canadian.
Wow.
So, which is like $9 American.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make
I don't understand
any sense whatsoever. Like there's no it's supposed
no
to
rhyme
be
or reason to it.
It doesn't make sense, Miss Ann. It makes dollars.
Yeah, lots of dollars.
But I wanted to share a little inside scoop with y'all about trying to get this printer hooked up to my computer.
Oh, here it comes, folks. Here it comes. Hold on to your seats, folks.
It's a Munbine, MUNB, end printer. I got this printer because Bobby and Cherie for Black's Tropical Homestead have one. And, YouTube see, YouTube do. And she's very helpful in most everything that's going on. Wonderfully helpful with me. Very patient and helps me do things. So I was trying to get this printer to work. Well, when you, it had been a minute and I still was going, it's not doing it. It's not working. I can't get it to work. She said, well, Ann, I have Windows and I have an Android phone. I think you need to call Jesse. So she passed me off to Jesse. You see his face? He's still tired.
And you know what, folks? Who does the most of the shipping other than Lisa and I? I've got Windows and I use the same program as her. I could have had her up like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know these various things. So by the time I had gotten to Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, I was already
frustrated,
irritated as all get out. And he goes, yeah, Miss Ann, what can I help you with? I need to get this printer working. Okay. Well, what can I do for you? What'd you do? Did you plug it in? This Dark says, did you plug it in? Did you plug? Yes, I plugged it in. I can't get it to work. I need your help. And he said, after about 45 minutes of that, Jesse started sending me YouTube videos. I can't help you.
Saying, I can't help you. You have to watch this video. And sure enough, what helped her get that, because I'm not there to see what she's looking at. She's going, well, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, I'm seeing that. And
my gosh.
Slow down, Miss Ann. Even Jesus said, Lord, why hast thou forsaken me?
I tell you what. Yeah, it was plugged in. It was turned on. But I did not know.
Jesus, I know exactly what you feel like.
Well, I tell you, when you're running through your friends, the people that you adore, I mean, I adore these people that were helping me, but I was running them away hand over fist. They were all sending me YouTube videos to try to get me to fix it. No, and I did watch a couple of them, but
not anymore, Mike. They're not plug and play anymore, brother.
It was a driver that she was missing.
It was, I had to go to Google and because trying to get my printer from the apple in the corner to go to the printers, and it would see it, but it wouldn't recognize it. And so it told me Apple does not support the software necessary for this printer.
Hey, Laura.
And I finally realized, hey, Taco said, it was missing the driver. That's right, Vision Acres Homestead. I had to go to Google, download it, and install it. And then I hit the button and printed right off the bat.
And
I can see you.
Woman driver.
Yep. Missing.
No.
So
but look, you finally got it, and her nerves came down. She was not, speaking in tongues anymore. She was
no. You just said, Jesus, take the wheel.
Well, yeah, she needed another driver. Trust me.
I did, man.
After that day,
poor Worth couldn't even handle her that day.
Folks, you guys in the chat, both chats, Scott's and Miss Ann. Trust me, Miss Ann is human. She is human. She's not superhuman like y'all see her on Tuesday. No, she's human. Trust me.
I am very human. Very human. I do get irritated. I do get short not in stature. And where's the whiskey, Dark?
Yeah.
I was talking about that a little bit, that I probably could have used one of those. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
When her husband says, I'm going to the hen house, it's getting bad.
He peeked in the door and said, are you ready for supper? Oh, it doesn't look like you're very hungry. Okay, bye. I love you. Close the door.
Well, when he walks in and asks you that and you turn to him and you go,
Yeah.
Don't turn them daggers. Daggers are coming out of my eyes. It's terrible.
Poor Worth just turns around and goes, yeah, okay, honey,
Yeah.
I'll be
Like
in the
I'm
house.
hungry.
Yeah, I love you. See you later. And he gently closed the door. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Trials and
So-
tribulations.
Has anybody got any questions for Miss Ann or Cherie's in the basement also?
Yay!
Or no, she's not in the basement, but she's over in the chat.
So,
That's what I
Oh,
meant.
yeah.
so let me tell you the moral of her story. So the moral of her story is, if you decide to start doing some shipping and you happen to use Pirate Ship or the one in Canada, it doesn't matter, whichever one, Stallion, I think it's called Stallion.
Stallion Express, yeah.
If you plan to do that and you buy a thermal printer, now we're not talking about them old Dell desktop printers with the oil.
Yeah,
No, a thermal printer. It's made just for shipping labels.
Yep.
Make sure you buy one. Make sure you buy one that either Miss Ann has or Miss Lisa has. So that if you call and ask for help, we can help you.
Yes.
Exactly. Buy
Yeah,
one that we have.
Yeah, find out which one we have first before you go buy.
This
some
is the
knockoff.
Mundine.
Never
Mine's not a mukbang.
never heard of it.
I could tell you all the things that can go wrong with it. I don't know if I could tell you how to fix it. But that was a trial, boy. When you know two of your best friends in the world say to call the other person and they're sending you YouTube videos, you've probably reached your limit in their patience. So that was a little bit funny.
Yeah,
But everybody's got to cross the bear. We don't mind. We don't mind.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. But no,
So-
see, all jokes aside, seriously though, if you're going to use some shipping, do see
Yeah.
about getting pirate shipping and or Canadian Stallion, I think.
we don't have Stallion, or we're Stallion Express in Canada. We don't have whatever y'all have there.
Pirate ship.
Yeah, Pirate Ship we don't have up here.
Okay.
We have Stallion Express, and they're spread like wildfire up here.
Wow.
Because nobody wants to ship via, like, they've got a network. I'm okay. I'm thinking of actually shipping Christmas presents, because I have a whole bunch of friends who have, friends that don't live, or family that don't live close to us.
Uh-huh.
I can get their Christmas presents to them right
Even
now.
though the postal service is down?
Oh yeah. Stallion Express have their own network here.
Okay, so it's sort of like a FedEx or a UPS or
Yes, yeah.
But it's for like smaller things. They will go as
Okay.
small as like a small little parcel. Like this. They'll ship that.
Okay.
So again, I don't even have to ship it to Toronto if I don't want to. It just, for a great big box, it costs me like $10 to ship to Toronto, and they pick it up at my front door.
Wow.
So convenience for me.
Yeah. I could get pirate
It
ships
would
like
cost
that.
me more money. It would cost me more money in gas for my truck to go to Ottawa to their depot than for
Yeah.
me to ship to Toronto and let them deal with it.
Right.
Okay, Lila. Thanks for coming in.
Night, Lila.
Good night, Lila.
Enjoy your
Thank
snow,
you for being
Lila.
here, honey. Thank you.
You have a wonderful night in your snow.
Oh gosh, that's the truth. Jesse, did you hear me say we had snow flurries here today?
Yeah.
Mhm. I've been listening. I was in the chat putting in links and stuff, so I was here.
Just
I
little
heard.
puppies. It never stuck or hit the ground, really. It was just in the air. But That's very, very unusual. Extremely. I don't remember it ever happening in November in my 65 years of being here.
I can't remember a year that we haven't had snow in November.
Oh gosh.
It's been a long time since we had snow.
Yeah,
Long time.
I know. But if you guys get snow, people die. So it's best that you
True.
don't have snow.
Right? Yeah.
So what was your temperature today, Jesse?
We were like in the 60s
Okay.
in most of the day, but it got up as high as 70, I think 72, something like that. It
Oh,
wasn't
what a
71
pleasant,
maybe, but it was really nice, really, really nice.
very pleasant day.
Yep.
That's
And
good.
I got to break in my new Blackstone this afternoon. We had some smash burgers.
Awesome.
Actually seasoned it yesterday. It took me about 4 hours to season it just right. And
Okay.
then tonight we broke it in. But oh man, that Blackstone is the cat's meow, Bubba.
I cannot believe that, like how you luck into these things. And I watch his auctions.
You do?
Oh yeah. And
Oh my
do you think
gracious.
I can ever see anything like that? No. I can get paper cheap.
Bubble
Hey,
gum.
sometimes we need paper that's cheap. Who
Actually,
knows?
I found one thing that was cheap that I was going to order, and then it asked me for some god awful number that I had no idea. Jesse had no idea what it was, and neither did Lisa, so I couldn't order it.
Okay.
And by the time Lisa said, "Well, we'll just buy it, you ship us the money," it was over.
Oh,
But it was like
I'm sore back
it was a
acre.
knockoff of Jesse's X tool.
Oh yeah, laser engraver.
Yeah, the laser engraver.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they run for about $1,000, and this was 100. I think the
Good
bid
night,
was at
Hedgehog.
95 or $100.
I do want to say
Wow.
that I do want to say that I pulled a Miss Ann the other day.
Oh, I
And
want to hear about this.
And it was not intentional, because I don't normally do this, but whenever
Oh,
you
wow.
order, whenever you bid on something on the online auction, you make sure you read everything, because the big print giveth and the little print taketh away.
That's
Oh
right.
no.
I'm in there, I'm bidding through it, these auctions are going and bling, 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 they're going quick. And Lisa's trying to help me. Well, I found this ring light, nice ring, because I want to change out the one I have here. I just got this one bar.
Yeah.
Nice little beautiful ring light. I'm saying, and you see, the pictures don't do it justice, right? So I went ahead and bid on it, and I got it today.
Uh-oh.
It's just the light bulb.
Look how big it is. It's like a donut. It's about as big as a donut. I'm thinking it's going to be a round, big old round thing.
Yeah.
I can't even put my nose on it, much less my face. I'm showing y'all the sides. It's not hot.
Yes. Oh
But-
my goodness.
That's like something Miss Ann would do.
It is, unfortunately.
She ordered Lisa some
Guilty.
freeze dryer bags, and she's thinking we're going to get these real nice big freeze dryer bags. They were like snack size. I mean, like fun size bags. They're about like this big.
It wasn't
like-
even fun size.
You
I
could
thought
put
I
like
was doing
four
something
peanut
nice.
M&Ms in it.
I was doing something
Well,
nice.
I said, well, thank you, Miss Ann. We'll definitely use these. It'll take a lot of them to use.
When he showed me those things, I just died. I was mortified to begin with, and then it was funny as all get out. But I thought they were the bigger bags, and they were a really good price. And it ended up, they
Jesse,
were,
send it to your sister.
What's that?
Oh, Jesse, that is awesome. Oh, I haven't time. Well, it's actually designed to clip on your laptop, on the front of your laptop. So whenever you're doing a live by yourself, it clips onto your laptop. Yay.
Oh, but you can't have glasses on and use it because it.
Well, I mean, it's not that bright. It has different levels of brightness.
It looks like you got
Bright.
donuts in your eyeballs.
off, and it has a white light,
Okay.
yellow light,
It's had a lot of
really
light.
bright light, and
Hey,
then off.
Kim Neal.
But I was just, I was floored. I said, wait, I
Did
paid
you have
$1.99.
to go pick it up?
I said, I paid $1.99 for that. Come on.
And you had to go by there and pick it up.
Well, yeah, but I picked that up along with a bunch of other stuff that I got.
Oh,
So-
okay. Okay.
oh yeah, I got some stuff. I got some stuff for the wheel this week, Bubba, or next week,
Woohoo.
Saturday, but next Saturday. Don't forget this Saturday, folks, which is tomorrow. Gillum. It's not gonna be no chilling with the Gillums. No,
Yeah.
it's gonna be chilling with Christina at Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. So
Yeah.
if you're used to going to Johnny's playing hooky. He's got a date with about 10 horns, and Miss Christine's
You
gonna be
need a
handling.
hat, yeah.
Miss Christine, there you go, Bucky's, Texas,
Everybody
all
else
the way.
got a hat on. Kim says, "Where's your hat, Miss Ann?"
Exactly.
So she's going to be running the ship tomorrow. She's going to be steering and everything. So and she actually gets to speak without interruption.
Oh, that might be fun. That might be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farm. And I'm sure there's some people that could drop her link in here for tomorrow night at
8 p.m. Central.
8 p.m. Central,
Central.
which is 9 p.m. Eastern.
Hey,
And
Bill.
My Alaska. Hey, sweetie. It's so
Where's
good. to see
Johnny?
everybody.
Johnny's hunting. It's their rifle season starts
Oh,
tomorrow.
we don't see Johnny during the hunting season. He's gonna be gone doing
Johnny's
the Q3.
gone.
Johnny
gone.
gone.
And Soreback Acres, howdy. He wants
Jim.
they want to know, does that come with batteries, Jesse?
Actually, it's chargeable. It's a charge type. See, it's on a cable right now. If I pull the cable out, it's still on. So-
Okay.
So there you go. You were trying to be smart. He showed you.
Thank you, Dark.
It's rechargeable. I don't need no batteries.
I had one of those one time, and it was but it was only about this big, and you clip it on your phone, to try to have light on your phone. That was crazy.
Mm.
It didn't do anything but put big circles on my glasses. So it looked like I was.
Right. Wild
Yeah.
Bill's in the house. I know they're getting some snow.
Oh,
Up
I
in
know. I know. Lori, I can't get you a moderator because you're on Miss Ann's side.
Yeah, and I'm not in. I don't have YouTube up. You have to do it from YouTube. So
Yep.
we'll catch you. We'll catch you, honey.
Exactly.
There you go. Dark minutes dropping Miss Andale's Homestead.
Well,
link.
it's up at the top of the chat, Alexander. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I appreciate that. It's so nice to have support. We all are one big community.
Well,
And we
and
really
that's
do help support
that's
each other.
why I really love the moderators I have, and I don't thank them enough. And
Me
you know,
either.
like they're
That ain't no
there.
lie.
They have my back. I'm not worried about you.
I am, because if that man ever turns on me, I'm in trouble. I can tell you that right now.
Oh no, Miss Ann, we'll get you fixed up.
Okay.
Oh gracious.
I just want to say I'm so happy for Miss Ann getting this web page up
Yes.
because now she can sell the product that she's been using that helps her,
Yes.
and she's going to be making money hand over fist because I'm going to need to
Thank
borrow
you.
$20 for that cruise that slot pool.
Well,
I was
that
hoping she would
that
just
means
give it
people-
to us.
that means people need to buy some spoons and some oil and some.
Yeah. Come on, folks! Y'all need to buy some Land of Plenty products so I can get some money on the cruise ship because I'm gonna be dead broke by the time I get on that boat.
Hey, she hasn't got my Friday night bill yet, folks.
Uh oh. That's right. Well, you're gonna have to put that one on my tab because I'm sure I owe most everybody out here something. That's for sure.
You
All
don't
the
know,
goodness that I have received, man, oh man, I have received some goodness.
you know what, Miss
Yes, you
Ann?
have.
And that's why we get along so well. Is we try to, instead of outdo one another, we try to help one another.
That's right. That's right.
And that's you'll notice that in our community, the ones that succeed and excel are the ones that help.
That's right. That are not competitive, that they're
No,
reaching out and helping each other. That's what we do. We're all stronger together. And
amen.
I mean, nobody knows everything. I certainly don't know a lot, but we can learn from each other. And
Mhm.
that's how you improve. It's wonderful that way. So,
Yeah. I'll just say this: it's lonely at the top, so ain't no sense in knocking people down.
and you know all about that. Is that what
I
you
know all
do?
about being lonely. Trust me.
Okay.
Oh, we
well, I
can
know.
get you knocked down. Miss Lisa, bring your 2x4.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
you
not there now. I'm not there now, but I probably was once. Like Lisa
Yeah.
told you today. She said, "I don't always love you. I mean, I love you, but I don't always like you.
That's right. I love you, but I don't really like you right
I don't
now.
like you today." Oh
You
my
know
goodness.
what, though, Jesse? If we hear that from them, we know that we're still in the good books.
You're still in the good book. That's right. Well, y'all, let me tell you the story behind that. All right. So
The-
I had
the-
been working. We know that I'm not technically gifted at all in any way, shape, or form. But I went on this printer that I finally got hooked up after almost running all my friends away. And I was trying to make some labels for the jars. I mean, for the bottles. I finally got some labels that are real cute little labels. Well, I wasn't, that's not the label that I made. That's a label that Jesse made and sent to me. But I had been working and finally got all the labels printed out because before I had to handwrite on labels that came with the bottles, everything, just handwrite, and my hands were not anyway. As
She go
soon
to
as I
bed.
showed
She go to
him,
bed at night like this.
I showed
Worth,
him my label.
can you help me, Worth?
And
Straight.
what did you say, Jesse, when I showed you my label that I finally got to print and work? What did you say?
Oh, I remember. I said all kind of stuff,
Well, you said,
but it wasn't in tongues. I know that.
no, but what he said was, well, why did you misspell it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Miss Ann, you did all that and you misspelled it.
You
She goes,
didn't fall
"No
for
way."
that.
I did fall for it.
She goes, her chin hit the floor, come back up, slapped her in the forehead a couple
Was
times.
looking at that thing like, oh,
No way, I just did a whole bunch
no.
of stuff. I said, "Yeah, I'm just playing, Miss Ann."
Oh, I could have, if I could have punched him through the air, I would have absolutely done that.
That was a
Okay, can
situation
you,
where she said, I love you, but I hate you right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
if you're going to do any swinging, you wait till we get together on the ship.
Oh gosh, I don't want to knock him overboard. Then people wouldn't
Oh,
be a witness.
Jesus, take the wheel. I want to see him swim.
So if there's anybody in the chat, if there's anybody in the chat that's going to be on that ship, you'll see me. I'll be the only person to walk around the ship with a tie off.
You be
I'll be hooked onto the railing everywhere I go in case somebody tries to get smart. Try to push
In his,
me off.
Oh
in
my
his
gracious.
bikini.
Yeah.
No, you won't be one that would need a tie off. That's for sure. But
Well, you just never know.
you don't ever know. You
I
don't
may
ever
have made
know.
somebody mad at once or twice in my life. I don't know. Because I'm an equal opportunity offender, and I have offended many people. Probably.
You definitely are an equal opportunity offender. That is for
But,
sure.
hey, but at least I'm self-reporting. I mean, I acknowledge that I do. But it's hardly ever on purpose.
Part of your charm. Part of your charm there, dear. Part of your charm. How about
Never heard
you,
you say
Scott? We know that's
Never-
part of his charm, don't we, Scott?
I'm going to hold the fifth. So
Okay.
for some reason, Lori, I cannot make you a moderator.
Oh.
I
Wow, Bill.
I don't
Wow,
understand. I don't understand why. It's not allowing me to make you a moderator.
Okay,
Bill,
well, he's heading over
I-
to make it at home anyway.
So, wow, Bill, I saw them icebergs out there. They're about the size of a school bus when we went, and this was in June. We were
Oh,
out there,
my
and,
goodness.
and the icebergs were about the size of that was just one floating by.
And that's just the top of it.
And that's just the top of it. No telling what's on the bottom of it, you know. So yeah, but no, I ain't gonna be going over any time while I'm up there. No.
You won't be swimming with the ice and the seals and the whales.
No.
No.
LGGQ.
Yeah, I don't know, Lori. I cannot. I'm on the right page, and I can't.
Oh, well. Good shot. That's all right.
We'll get you there, Lori.
You wouldn't want to
Lori-
go on a cruise to
Lori-
Alaska? Why not?
Lori, that's one of the best cruises to go on. It's about the most scenic.
Oh,
Because you got scenery going and coming. It ain't like going in the Caribbean where you look out hundreds of miles and all you see is water all the way around. I've been on. We're just like our sixth cruise.
I prefer both, but I prefer the heat of the Caribbean.
Well, you can prefer it all you want, but let me tell you, when you go to Alaska, you're gonna go, honey, I don't know if I ever want to go back to the Caribbean.
Oh, I
again."
guarantee it.
Well, he'll be a cruising. And what is your other channel's name, Scott? Traveling with the broom?
Travel
Escape.
No, Travel Escapes with the Brooms.
Yeah.
Travel Escapes with the broom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Scott Escapes was already taken from prison.
Boom, boom.
I thought we were going to leave prison out of this.
Lori,
There you
just
go.
use this wrench as a temp. Jersey Dolphins is giving you a wrench, Lori. He says, just use this one for a little
Okay,
bit.
there you go.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
You're right, Bill. The Alaska beauty is just it's unmatched. And I
Oh.
mean, maybe there is some other beauty like that somewhere else. I'm not saying there isn't, but let me tell you, from around here, there's nothing like the beauty of Alaska. The mountains are just spectacular. The coastline is spectacular. The icebergs, it's just nothing like it. Traveling through that on that train, traveling through those mountains and looking at all what the 49, the pioneers that went up there looking for gold, what they had to go through, and the beauty that they probably just sat back, they're digging, they got a little pitchfork and they're sitting there digging the tunnel or whatever, and they reach back and go, man, look at this. One of these days, there are gonna be some crazy folks from Texas come up here and look at all this, and they ain't gonna believe it.
Maybe
Well,
so.
you look at the train ride. It's on an 1867 replica, like train car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1870s.
Well, we're
but
working on that, Lori. Get passports for everybody.
So
you don't need a passport, Lori, to go on the cruise. However, anytime you leave the United States, I would always ask to.
It's helpful. It
carry
is
it.
helpful.
You don't have to have it on the cruise, but
Mm-mm.
if you're going to be traveling, or if you get stuck, let's say something happens and you happen to need emergency assistance while you're off the boat, it's good to have your passport just in case you won't have any problems.
Yeah.
something screws up and you're a
Rock
permanent
pass.
resident of Canada.
And if you
Yeah.
get it now, you can get it within, I think, like 3 months. I think the turnaround right now. My dad just got his, and it was like 3 months, right, Lisa? Eight
Oh, God.
weeks. It was 8 weeks. He got his in 8 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, in Canada we can get it same day, but
What?
you're paying a premium to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
we cannot.
you're paying like double the price, but you
And
can
there is-
get it in one day.
And there is a way to expedite yours here in the United States, but you pay a premium for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you can get it within 8 weeks. Lisa said we did the whole from start to finish for my dad.
Okay.
And because we're going to Oregon this winter, and we plan to go up into Canada and visit.
Oh, fun.
We're going to try to visit with My Wild Home again.
Oh,
I'm
how
gonna go
cool.
out there and show them how to build a campfire up there on that bird island. I'm gonna show 'em how we do it Texas style. We're talking like
Jesse's going to take one look at the snow and he's going to turn around and start heading south and not stop.
no, we're gonna
That's
show them
right.
Texas A&M bonfire style,
Yeah,
the 12th man type. You know what I'm talking about.
What did I hear Lisa saying in the background back there?
She's wah 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 wah.
That's not true. What she says is important.
he's gonna be all by himself.
See, wah 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 wah, all by myself.
Because they ain't on the island anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're off the island. They're back at Vancouver Island, I think it is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They're back in Vancouver,
Vancouver Island.
just on the outskirts of Vancouver.
Yeah.
Which I don't know anything about any of the
Oh,
geography.
It's down the very far bottom of Canada, bottom left-hand corner there.
Okay.
It butts
Once
up
you
against the United
cross
States.
in, you cross over from Washington into Delta, and from Delta, Vancouver Island's like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys won't be that far then, huh, Jess?
Oh
No,
no.
we'll be right up there. So that's why I say we want to try and hook up with My Wild Home if we can.
That would
We
be
saw
fun.
them. They came down to Portland the last time we were there, and we got to go to Multnomah Falls with them. He took his drone and went up. I mean, this fall's 250 feet in the air. He went all the way up with his drone and got up where the water comes off the top and comes down. You'll never see that, with your naked eye. You can't get up there. I mean, unless you're indigenous, you ain't gonna be able to go up there. And he took that drone up there, went back down, went back underneath the bridge. They got a video on it when we went.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah, we had a great time with them. They were awesome folks. Awesome fun. Introduced them to Dutch Brothers. They'd never been to Dutch Brothers, because I think up in Canada they got Tim Horton and a couple other ones up there. But
Tim
never-
Hortons.
I don't know what Dutch Brothers is.
Dutch Brothers is two brothers that were Dutch
Coffee shop.
that started a coffee shop.
Lisa, he
Grand-
won't be a break.
Grants Pass, Oregon. It's real. Well, you didn't think it was two sisters, did you? Two brothers, two guys, two brothers, Dutch, and they're from the Netherlands. They're Dutch. Okay.
Is that how we got the Dutchies?
And that's no.
I'm serious. That's called.
No, it's
that's a donut here.
I need to go look for my boots. It's getting so deep. I really need
No,
to find my
no.
boots.
Hey, Miss Ann, you know me. I'm not like that one over here. Mm-mm.
Mike's got me pegged already. He says Jesse's ungraduated at grandpa's jokes. I don't pass dad jokes. Is that what you're saying? I don't pass the dad jokes.
Went
my
straight
son-
to granddad.
My son's 26. He's too old for dad jokes. Well, if I'm gonna be granddad jokes, he better have me some grandchildren here pretty quick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
He says,
I've been working on that for a while, buddy. Good luck.
Well,
No.
just enjoy it.
Well, I told them, I told them, like, hello, I'm not getting any younger here, folks. Come on. I'm going to be kicking
Yeah.
a bucket, and I'm not going to have grandkids yet.
Oh, my gracious. Well, yeah, I do have grandchildren, and I am going there with all of them tomorrow.
Exactly.
Going down to go see them. Yep, I'll have our 4, and the neighbor's 4. And then
Mhm.
there's another neighbor that's 2 more, and another one. She has 2, but only 1 comes.
And she's got 6 bottles of wine, too, folks.
No, it's just me. So I think we'll all just be camping out all over the house. I'll just throw food in the middle of the floor.
But can you believe, folks, if you put your hand over your screen like this to the bottom, don't cover the bottom up where you don't see Miss Ann. Can you believe that she's got a child that's 40 years old? 40 years old? Ain't no
week,
way.
my baby.
She
That's
must have
like
adopted him when he was 10.
that's like only 10 years behind me.
I know. So let's see. I could potentially be your mother as well.
Uh-oh.
I would be
I
a
wouldn't-
child bride, but
Wouldn't go there, Miss Ann.
I could potentially be old
Hi,
enough to be
Mommy.
your mother.
I want to go to Alaska. You got any cash?
Me too. Try some spoons.
I already got some.
Yes, you do. Thank goodness.
There's going to be a lot of fun on that shit. I guarantee. And when we go to the different ports, when you go to Juneau, Alaska, Juneau, you're going to like Juneau, Miss Ann. Juneau's a beautiful little town, but they got this skyway. It's kind of like a tram that goes up to the very top of the mountain or the crest of wherever they got this. They got a little gift shop, place to eat. They got an eagle. They got an eagle or live eagle in a cage up there. And it's one that they can't fly anymore, but he's in there and they feed it and they take care of it. And they got an actual eagle's nest. I swear your king size bed will fit in that thing. I'm telling you, that's how big it is.
Oh my goodness.
Eagle's nest, a real eagle's nest.
Good. That's
they
good.
plucked out of the tree somewhere and it's sitting up there so you can see how big of a nest there. And then they got this eagle that's in a cage and he'll sit there and she will sit there and spread its wings. And I guarantee it takes two of y'all to go from one end to the other. They're that big.
Oh my goodness.
They're
massive.
And then while you're up there, they're up there perched on the top of those little I don't know what they call tramway things, the little arms that hold the wires. They're sitting up there like it's nothing. You know, it's huge, beautiful American bald eagles. I'm telling you.
Cool. I want to go somewhere where I want the kids to enjoy it.
You get to the top and you look at the ship and it looks like a little Tonka toy or something. You know, it's so little. It's way down there. You go, oh,
that makes my stomach kind of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of.
But these trams are big.
Dark.
They're not little trams like you have at Six Flags over Texas. No, these things hold like 25, 30 people in one buggy.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
They're massive.
They're huge. And but you're gonna love it. It's just so gorgeous. And then you got where's the other one we're gonna go to? Ketchikan. Now, in all fairness, I cannot speak too much about Ketchikan because when we were out there, we were out trying to catch some fish instead of trying to catch can. We went on a fishing expedition when we went there and went to go catch some
dog sled ride. Cool.
No, we went to go catch some mattress.
He peed in the can. And he went fishing.
No, but so we went fishing to go catch some halibut, which is like bringing up a wet mattress. Huge.
It's real hard. It's hard to get it up.
Well, I mean, Miss Ann, they're huge. It's like bringing up a mattress. Try bringing up a mattress.
The ones we caught.
They weren't that big, but oh man, the king salmon, those things are awesome because. They're just fighters. They're like dolphins, you know, they're taking off. Mm-hmm. But we had a great time doing that. And then we got back to the ship. We had about an hour's worth of time or maybe 2 hours at the most. We got something to eat real close right there. And then we got back on the ship. So we didn't get to see much of Ketchikan, but we got to see Skagway. Skagway is beautiful.
Okay.
We went on the fort.
I just think it's going to be amazing and wonderful.
It's all what you make it.
They even got an old timey saloon there with women hanging out the window, real women hanging out the window saying hi to the fellas. Now you can't do anything, but you know what I mean. They try to replicate what happened back in the 1870s.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, but you talk about a woman hanging out a window talking to the fellas, and look who shows up.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's so good
I can't, folks. I can't lie. I can't lie about this.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up.
Make it up. No.
You can't make this stuff up.
That's right. This is Glenda, Grace and Fire. If you're on my channel and you don't get an opportunity to be able to see her, she's a good friend of ours. Grace and Fire with Glenda. And
you keep the grace, don't invite the fire.
No, because it can go either way,
Well, in fact, I was thinking about that one day, and not just recently, but one day way back. I think she ought, the way as fiery as she is, she ought to have like lowercase Glenda, uppercase Fire.
Amen.
Ding. High five.
Grace, lowercase Grace and uppercase Fire.
Right. Right. And for those who are curious, I'll give the real meaning behind it. So many years ago,
I decided to come up with a phrase about being a caregiver for a combat wounded warrior, because when you go into the VA, you deal with a lot of darts being shot at you.
Mhm.
Both being told, I don't want to hear from you, let's let the veteran talk, and people not taking you seriously. So I decided to come up with a phrase about who I am. I am a woman of grace,
Yes.
even in the heat of the fire. So that's
Woohoo!
where grace and fire comes from.
Walk it, baby. Walk it. That's
Mhm.
right.
You think
That's
you might be able
exactly
to rub
right.
a little bit of that on Miss Ann? She needed it yesterday.
I needed something.
That I understand. You know what though? You should give yourself grace to go through whatever you need to go through, baby. I'm just
Well,
saying.
Oh,
I mean, I was very proud of myself once I finally figured everything out. However, I did have to call and say I'm very sorry to everybody that I talked to the hour and a half before that. So
That's all right.
anyway,
You're loved, and that's the most important thing. I'm sure they understood.
that's right. That's
I'm sorry, Jesse, for being so curt with you.
exactly what I said. I'm sorry. I was
Okay,
so
Miss Ann, I
sorry.
understand. She was short. Yeah.
We
When you
all
get
have our
one word, when you get one word answers, you know what that means. Miss Ann, are
That's
you all
right.
right? Yes. Miss Ann, we'll be able to, I'll do it. I'll
I
get it.
like
I'll
that.
get it.
Grace
Never
under
mind.
fire. Yeah,
Grace under
that's
fire.
life.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
life.
Mike knows all about dealing with VA.
Yes. Well, I didn't catch which mic that was. I'm sorry.
Mike at Vision Acres.
Vision Acres.
Oh, okay. There's so many
Well,
mics. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. So I
so
apologize.
Glenda, I know you go live tomorrow at 3:45.
I do.
As if you are going live, and I
I
don't
am.
want you to spill any beans tonight that you probably are going to be talking about tomorrow. But is there anything you can give us as far as upgrade details,
Like to,
update details to what you've been your project?
yeah. So actually, what I've been doing as I've been listening to y'all talking is I'm putting my kitchen back together.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. We don't
completely
have
gutted.
countertops. We don't have countertops yet.
Yeah, but
But
if you get Sir Grace to lay down
I
on,
could put my crock pot on top.
yes,
That's right.
That's
There's
it.
you
so
make
many
sure you
places I
have
can
the
go with that one.
volume.
I'm going to leave that one alone, son.
Yeah, you
What
have the
I am
volume
gonna
turned down.
say,
I'm going to
huh?
leave that one alone.
You just make sure you have the volume turned down because I don't want my brother to know. Yeah,
What I am gonna say is I am just so grateful. One of the things that we did, and Jesse's and Lisa had visited our house. So, and I've talked about this on my mom's channel. We moved the dishwasher to the right hand side of the sink. Yes.
Oh, yay.
Which means you do not have to open your stove. I don't have to open my stove to open my dishwasher anymore. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's great.
It's one of them secret door kind of thing combination where you have to open this, slide this over, then you can open this one down, and then you can put the stuff in, and you got to close that, and then what?
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's just the little things.
It was-
So
It's those
Yeah.
little things that make everything big.
Yeah, she's the only person I know that has a Tetris kitchen.
not
Yeah.
anymore. Not
You
Well,
see
not
that?
anymore.
do you see
Not
that
in-
underneath you, Glenda?
I'm sorry. Oh,
Alfonso said that
oh,
he hopes you're having a
Alphonse.
blessed day.
Thank you, Alfonso. I hope you're having a blessed day too. So good to see you.
That's right,
That's
Mike.
right.
It is the little things that mean a lot, and she
It
had a
is.
lot of little things fixed.
I
That's
did. I did.
awesome.
Yes, I have
Oh, it
lived with
looks
this kitchen for
amazing.
10 years. Oh yeah, well I have lived with it for 10 years. And let me just say thank you to Jesse and Lisa for giving me the nudge because they
There you go.
suggested to do an IKEA kitchen, and that's exactly what we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
how fun.
we
Yeah.
saved over $14,000 by doing it ourselves through IKEA, and
Oh,
So just the labor cost.
it's gone way up since we did it.
Yeah, the labor cost just to install the cabinets, my handyman said between 14 to 15,000 just to do that. That's not including the tile. Now we are
wow.
paying a little bit more for the countertops because I couldn't find an independent place, but that's okay. You know, I'm still saving a lot of money. So after the countertops come in, we have a little something that's going to happen. And then when we get back, then we'll start off with the tile. So I'm looking forward to that.
Woohoo!
Well,
Yeah.
and you know,
But you got-
Jesse and Lisa did theirs roughly the same time we did, and we stupidly got a custom kitchen.
Mm.
No, never, ever waste your money, because we paid more than what Glenda and them paid now. Well, I guess it was just over 15 grand. We paid for a custom kitchen, and we're kicking our butt. You know, I showed Debbie Glenda's, and now she's got envy.
Oh,
I think I just cost
bet she
myself
does.
some money.
well, it's a lot of work. I will say that I built every single cabinet in the kitchen
Oh my
and
God.
every single drawer. So I
Wow.
did it. I'm the one, but then Sir Grace and our handyman did the track, and then they tore out the kitchen. Although I did get to tear out the tile, and let me tell you how awesome that felt. Let me just say, I was so happy. I was
Yeah,
in
but-
my element.
But
That's
you
so
putting
great.
everything together, is going to make it so much better, because you know the inner workings of how it all come together and how it works. If there's a problem, you know what to do. You know, it's
That's right.
and you got all your lowers and uppers are done. Right?
Everything
Uppers are done.
everything is done. I'm actually looking at my drink cabinet because I have a beverage fridge and a coffee station and a tea station. And it's done.
Oh,
You go.
Yay.
Except for I'm gonna get one door. I think I'm gonna add a door to it, but it is built. It's done. I'm looking at it. The drinks are getting cold. I'm able to make coffee right now or tea. So yeah, I'm
Awesome.
really
oh,
excited.
that's
It's just
wonderful.
the little things. Yeah.
It
And
is.
Well,
on the way, kudos on that on the pantry. Love it.
I know.
Yes.
Well, you
And
know,
it lights
I
I
up.
hope
will
you're
be
making
doing
some
it.
videos, because these two seem to know they have an inside scoop, and I'm feeling a little left out. So
I have not, to be honest with you. We have just been so ingrained in this project. It's just been like every day. So no, I haven't. I'm so sorry, but I will
Well,
give a final.
We might have tipped her
discussion.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
may have.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and one of the other things that we're doing, Sir Grace and I are going to be building our own kitchen table. That's coming up next.
Oh, awesome. We
Yeah.
have a table that Worth's father built, and we were
Oh,
able
wow.
to watch him build it.
So
that's
y'all may be
That's
laughing about that, but Glenda and Sir Grace are very accomplished craftsmen when it comes to working with wood. They know how to work. They're not these little well, what do we do now? No, she's not afraid of tools.
that's
No,
awesome.
I
She's
actually
got her
own my own.
tools.
You
Yeah.
own your own tools.
I do.
Yeah,
I
she's
do.
Glenda the Tool Man Taylor.
And I'm looking at there's a company called Aaliyah, I think is the name of it, and it's tools for women, and it's made for our smaller hands, but it has the same amount of power as these brand names. So I'm actually looking at maybe getting some of those tools too, because Merry Christmas, maybe Christmas. That's Sir Grace talking. Maybe.
I was gonna say, Sir Grace, run outside. Go hide with the chickens.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun for me. My grandfather built homes, and he built a church, and he built furniture. So as a little girl, I watched him doing it, and then now this
Okay.
is something Sir Grace and I enjoy doing together. It's a lot of fun.
Funny
That's
how she looks at him and goes, "You better agree with me, Sir Grace."
Yeah, that's right. He is, and he's going.
As he is, you have the drill.
I know. I'm a nice wife, right? You're going to listen to me. I am the best out there. I'm the best woodworker, right?
That's right.
He's going.
Yeah, that's all right, Sir Grace. Next time we talk, you just keep blinking. I can be there in 10 hours.
Behind the curtain.
Yes, keep thinking.
Look at the man behind the curtain.
Oh my God.
Oz, Mr. Oz.
I
Yeah.
know, I know.
He's
Well,
Wilson.
I am Glenda, so there is that.
Yeah. Yeah. He's Wilson. You're only going to see the top half.
I know.
Alexander, if you ever win the lotto, you're probably not going to stay where you're at there. I guarantee you're going to find you someplace else, find you some land in a lot better area. And
Well, and probably with no forwarding address.
Well,
So
no,
his
he
listeners
would, he
can't
would
find
miss his
him.
family.
you'd just have to find a non-GPS location so they couldn't find you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that would
no.
last about 1 week. And the chaos would be, where did it all go?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be able to
back.
sleep. It would be too quiet.
Where'd
And
Uncle
then all
Z go?
his
Where's
chickens
Uncle Z?
follow
Where's
him.
Uncle Z?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said, you have
man.
any idea how creepy a quiet house is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It is nice, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be
Yes.
something.
But I do
No.
love when the chaos comes home too. When I have all the
Mm.
kids
Really?
home and it's loud and
Yeah, the kids running through. I've got artificial. They're like little foam snowballs, and they have fake snowball fights in the house, and
oh, I
do
love
all
that.
silly string and all those crazy things. They're only going to be little for a little while.
That's
They
right.
are. They are. And
You
I'm in
know-
the little phase right now.
You're in the
So
teeny tiny baby phase.
So,
yes.
Bethany, how old is the oldest grandchild and how old is the youngest grandchild?
The oldest is, well, he'll be, gosh, he's 13. He'll be 14 in February. That's hard to believe. But he's 13, and the youngest is 8. There's, I have an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old granddaughters, and a 13-year-old grandson.
Yeah, well, they'll be in high school here pretty soon then. And
Oh, you blink an eye. They've already got
exactly.
basketball games and cheerleading and volleyball and all those types of things that they're
And
having.
then grandma's not wanted as much anymore.
I'm not needed. Yep. But that's
Oh.
okay, because we had a big time in the beginning.
Yep.
I mean, that's natural. I hope that happens. I hope that
Amen.
I'll tell you,
they go on.
looking back, I still have my grandmother. She's 94 years old. And some of my favorite years are from those teenage years, Miss Ann.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of those years, like I sit back and I look back, like a memory. My grandfather was a pastor, and after church, I'd go home with them. And so my grandfather would drive home first, and then I stayed the afternoon. And I remember Grandma and I pulling up to the house, and she rolling down her window as fast as she can, and she goes, "Hey, good looking. You want to go with 2 pretty girls down to the Dairy Queen? Get some ice cream."
How fun.
It was funny. My grandpa made the funniest look on his face, and he goes, "No, you girls go have a good time." Some of my best memories.
I hope so. Yeah. I'm getting ready to change some things around here in their playroom. I'm getting rid of the old toy kitchen with all the food and going to put in.
You can't get rid of the easy bake oven. That's worth a lot of money, Miss Ann.
Well, I still
I
have
know.
a bake oven. That ain't going anywhere. But
How about Snoopy
I'm gonna
Snow?
put in a nail salon and hair salon area where
Okay, yeah, you can get rid of that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think some wonderful memories are about to come with all that.
That's right. It should be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, you got
I'm
that
not
creek
saying-
out behind you, Miss Ann. If you make sure they don't have any holes, just go out there and put them in the creek and say, "Oh, they must have floated off. I don't know what happened."
I know.
We were out there
promise
playing.
they're- Yeah.
We were out there playing one day, and then I went back and they just floated off. I don't know what happened.
I promised all their parents they might not be clean, they might be hungry, but I'm hoping they'll be alive when they get back home. That's the promise. I
Yeah.
work for it.
I'm
That's
sure they're
wrong.
going to have
That's
a blast.
Anyways, folks, we the four of us should dilly-dally get ourselves back into the basement.
Yeah.
And you know, you all go see well, you have my mile home, or no, not my mile
Yogi
home.
Hollow Farm.
Yogi
Yeah,
Hollow.
Yogi Hollow.
Lisa.
Lisa's coming on here right quick.
Right now.
Yeah. So you
Mhm.
guys all go take care of her and see her, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Take
Yeah.
care. Oh, no, wait.
Tomorrow
We're
night,
gonna see Glenda tomorrow night at 4:45.
3:40. Yeah, 3:45 Central.
Yeah,
Yep.
come on over.
4:45 my time. And then Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, 9:00 my time.
9 Eastern Standard Time. Yep.
Yeah, and don't forget, you get your stuff from Miss Ann,
Check out my
because Jesse
website,
and I need some money on the ship.
Casino money.
It's just a
And we
work
got
in
to invite
progress.
Worth, so make sure you order extra.
Yeah,
That's
right. It's just a work in progress, but I hope that it helps someone.
Oh, I'm sure you've already helped some people, Miss Ann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Thank
all right, take
God.
care, guys. God bless, and you guys stick around, and we'll let everybody go.
She helped that
Toodles.
web-
Night,
she helped